What is going on, Guardians, and welcome back to another Destiny gameplay video. Hey, this video just wanted to share with you guys some of my highlights from some sweats that I did yesterday. I pretty much sweat all day yesterday. Some of it was with Genius and his viewers. We did viewer sweats, so I pulled in 2 viewers, he'd pull in 2, and then we'd do 3 games, and then rotate more viewers in, and that was just a ton of fun. I think we're going to try and do that again next Wednesday. So that was a blast. I know I really enjoyed it, and it's fun to be able to pull viewers in and let them sort of experience doing sweats as well. But then after that, after the Bungie stream, I was able to do sweats with guys like Trevorky and Game Boy and Pure Chill and Matt Renwick, and I had a good time doing that, and sort of enjoyed playing at a disadvantage, playing against Thorns. And I'm using Finales Barrel. I'm not even using. I'm using no exotic weapons, and I'm playing the Gunslinger class as well, which it doesn't get a lot of love in sweats. And I know Game Boy, he tends to have fun too. He plays some like he was playing Hawkmoon and Gunslinger, but the other 2 guys were using Thorns and stronger classes so that they can compete. So it was just a lot of fun being able to sort of take that up against 2 highly skilled players using the sweat meta, So I had a blast doing it. A lot of respect for these guys. They're some really strong players and well known in the community for a good reason. So I had a lot of fun. Here was a nice team wipe that I had doing the viewer sweats with Gene. He had some dirty plays. If you don't know who Gene is, I'm going to post a link to his Twitch in the description. He's recently partnered. He's a really strong player. He doesn't really play the meta a lot. I have a lot of respect for the way that he plays the game and the way that he interacts with his viewers, doesn't talk down to people, that sort of thing. So he's a streamer that I watch frequently when I'm not playing or streaming. So I'd highly recommend him. But he had some filthy team wipes on us. I know he had one triple kill with a single trip mine, kind of like I did last week on what map was that? That was Thieves' Den. And we all went nuts. It was a pretty clutch trip mine. But anyways, so I don't know if he's gonna post any highlights on his Twitch or not. I'm not sure, but I'll at least link his Twitch channel so you can check him out sometime. And maybe you'll run into me in his chat too, because I like to hang out there as well. But anyways, I played my Gunslinger the whole time. This past week and a half or so, I've been playing Gunslinger almost exclusively. Just because I'm trying to round out that 100k montage, so I need a lot of good Gunslinger footage in there. And not only that, but I'm really, it's not just because I'm forcing myself to play it, but at this point I'm just really enjoying it. It's such a technical class to play, with all the equipment that you have at your disposal. That's sort of, it's unlike the equipment on the other classes in the game. So throwing knives and trip mines, those 2 things in conjunction, using those things as zoning tactics, ways to close off passages, ways to set up traps, ways to finish off multiple players when you're juggling multiple players at once. I really enjoy using the throwing knife as a way of managing those targets. You can just go one shot with your primary, chuck a throwing knife, and then just go ahead and move on to the next target. And if you use them, that's what I found, is a lot of people say they have trouble using throwing knives. They said they feel like they're just throwing potatoes at people, and I get that. But I have found that you just have to, first and foremost, you got to understand that they have travel time. You can't just throw it in a straight line. Sometimes you got to lead your targets and stuff. Sometimes you have to throw them preemptively. But one of the biggest things I would tell you is throw them with confidence. I know that a lot of players throw them with timidity, kind of wondering if I'm going to chuck this, but I'm not sure if it's going to hit anything or not. I just started chucking them with confidence, like, yep, I'm going to throw this over here, and don't second guess yourself. I found in general, when you're playing competitively with any kind of a game, playing with confidence is a huge factor. Sure, sometimes you're going to miss, even if you're throwing it confidently, that doesn't change. But it's just going to take away the split-second decision-making time that you may second-guess yourself and whatnot. But anyways, confidence is a big factor in playing well. And that also will give you the confidence. If you're playing with confidence, one of the things that you're going to do more is pursue kills that you know you can get. Sometimes you second guess yourself. You get a guy absolute, and you're like, I don't want to pursue it. I know I'm playing a sweat right now. These guys are good, so I'm not going to pursue it. but you gotta stay aggressive and play true to your style. And if you don't do that, you're doing yourself a major disservice, because when you play sweats, then if you're not playing according to your style, then it's going to feel foreign to you. You're not going to play well because of it. You're going to be trying to force a different game style on yourself, and that never goes well. But not only that, but you can improve if you're not playing according to your play style. Because if you take your play style into a sweat, you're going to be able to refine it and be like, okay, this works and this doesn't work. When I do this, it pays off. When I do this, it sort of puts me at a disadvantage. So basically, you just kind of get to take your play style into a sweat and kind of understand where it fits and refine it a bit. And that's one of the things that I love most about playing sweats, especially with players that I like and respect. You know, I've said before that some of the sweaty community, I'm not gonna name names. It's not that it's people, but it's some of the experiences that I've had in sweats have sort of given me a distaste for it. Just you know, in the way that people sometimes communicate afterwards, things that they say during the matches that they don't mean. You know, emotions are high. I don't really care for that, because I tend to be even keeled and not insult people. You know, when I'm playing against them, even if they're playing well. But that aside, when you're playing with people that you know, people that you respect, people that you know are good sports, then it's a completely different experience, and it's highly enjoyable, and it's a great way to hone your skills in PvP. So here's another nice team wipe. You've seen a lot of team wipes in this so far, but through that throwing knife to the noggin, to 138 damage to a guy with an overshield, just made it a little bit easier for me to gun him down after he came out of the revive animation. And anyways, so hey guys, I hope you've enjoyed the highlights and my rambling during during the gameplay. But again, I'll leave a link to Gene's Twitch in the description. And next Wednesday, if you're interested, you are more than welcome to join us for Viewer Sweats. You just have to show up, enter the raffle, and we'll pull you in. You got a good chance of winning. We peaked at over 1,100 viewers yesterday, which was awesome. So thank you so much for the support, guys, and I'll catch you in the Crucible.